I don't know.
Or are we Memorex?
I can't Memorex anything. But all right, been trying for the last hour.
Yeah.
Trying to connect. We are in the bunker. Bobby said to call it the bunker.
Oh, okay.
We're in the bunker. The power's been out in my neighborhood out there for quite some time. We got it back on. We just as I was getting ready to come out here to the bunker to visit Digger, it came back on. So I did put up some things. Um, just I haven't done a live stream for the longest time and everything. I just wanted to make sure. Look at that, we're live.
It is working.
I know. Look, we're going
I
out
just
there.
verified it.
Yeah, we're going
We're
out there.
online.
Just posted up the part 2 of Vern. Sorry it was late. I've got seven more that needs to go up. Foster, what's up, buddy? Are you ready for Saturday? Jeff Haas, sup? What's up? Tom, what's up, Tom?
If you want to see the
Oh, look at
comments.
that. That's great. See, now I can really see. So, yeah, just sit in.
I'm
Oh, you got it?
kickstand out.
Oh, you got a kickstand. You know, when I put my kickstand down, I don't fall out of bed. So many places. What's up? Yeah, yeah, really. Already good. It is going to be hot out
Come on
there.
in.
The bunker has been intruded upon.
Really?
It's going to be hot out there, so everybody be careful. Everybody that's coming out to the Thursday Get Air. Everybody that's coming out to the Thursday Get Air show, make sure that if you're going to put up a canopy, you have to be in the east lot or in the grass along the sidewalk to make room. Make sure, because there's going to be a lot of cars there. That's to make sure that there's room, and we don't want them blowing around. Well, who was it?
It was Bobby, but I don't know where he went. He was here and poof.
There he
gone.
goes. All right. So
Magician.
make sure you set those up to protect the cars, and we'll get something from the heat. Make sure you bring plenty of stuff to drink. It's going to be
Wow.
over 105 is what they're projecting out on the tarmac and stuff. And you know, we only have those 2 little trees. But so we're going to do that. I am going to try and get to, on Saturday, I'm going to try and get to the Agape Church. Their rain date got postponed to that. I haven't really, like I said, I haven't been on this first time on the internet for many, many days because I haven't been able to do anything out there. I haven't been able to get on to see what other shows are going on. I might go out tonight. I'm not sure. Digger and I are going to discuss it later, to either Springfield for the Frisch's or Beaver Creek for the Vineyard Church, because I haven't been to either one of those forever. So we're going to try and get that done. Been trying to work on a lot of these old laptops. I've got to get one rebuilt. I might use this one. I'm on my phone currently, but I might use the laptop that we brought out here to try and do that won't do the live stream for whatever reason, but it's almost 30 years old. That's probably the biggest reason. It's got Windows 10 on it, but I know they're requiring it comes to end of service this year. We'll see what happens. I've got to get one built for my cutter machine so that I can get more cones. I did get more cones, so everybody that's been asking about the cones, I was able to get like 30 of them made. I still have quite a few of those left. So hit me up. Those guys that's already given me donations for the cones and stuff, hit me up. Make sure you get that taken care of. Get the cone while I got them, because like I said, I've got to build another machine to hook up to my cutter to be able to start making more.
Conehead.
I'm telling you. We'll have a lot more stuff in the works. Hopefully, as soon as we go, Digger's going to continue to work on getting his 3D printer up and running. I do have access to another one right now and have some small items being made through that, so we're going to try some new items. Still working on the hat thing. We'll work that out. Still trying to do that. Yeah, it's been rough. The weather has been interesting.
If it's not absolutely raining cats and dogs, it's hot as heck.
It's been bad. It's been really bad. Digger's health is still going up and down, up and down. No, I think Frisch is Friday night. I thought. I could be wrong, but I thought I saw the post. Like I said, I haven't had internet, so I haven't been able to do it. And my phone, The cell towers out there are even kind of
Wonky.
yeah, have been wonky out there because I think some of them got damaged out in our area, and they're
Yeah,
working on
like,
those.
It looked like Crystal Lake almost got wiped out.
It was a hit and miss, and they are not calling it a tornado, but trust me, I was there. It came up, went down, came up, went down. So it'd go a half a mile and come down. There's a lot of houses out there. Most of it's tree damaged in the houses, not any of the wind knocked down.
Did I tell you the other night that me and Bobby were out here when the storm really hit and everything, and he says, "Hey, you think we ought to put your awning up?" And I said, "Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea." We walked outside, and all of a sudden we just watched the awning go, and
that was
pieces just flaked off of it.
Wow!
I've still got it deployed,
right?
But I'm only deploying about halfway out right now.
Oh wow! Well, it's just age where it was old
it was
and cracked.
Definitely already bad, but it
didn't
handle that high wind.
I lived in trailers for many years, so I've been through all kinds of stuff. I always worry about Digger Oak because you
might be a little better.
You watch him.
You look, my little head down
you
there.
are small. I worry about him and stuff just floating away. Next thing you know, he'll be coming knocking at my door. Go, "Hi, I'd like to introduce you to my new girl, Dorothy." Toto, her little dog.
He'll be starting singing like this. Oh,
Quit picking on me, man.
Oh, if you didn't get picked on, I don't know. So Jeff says he'll see us Sunday, so that'll be good.
Yeah, he's got to go do that bike thing.
Mel went down to the big Corvette thing someplace, maybe Kentucky or wherever and stuff like that. But he was the big winner. He did. He's done really good. He got him a lucky gopher chit. And y'all hit me up for a gopher chit. I got him in my. No, don't have them in my pocket. Wait a minute. Yeah, I do, but I can't get them out. Gopher chits and stuff. And Mel's one.
Can I get it?
No, you cannot reach in my pocket for it. No.
Darn.
No. But after he got his gopher chit, the last 3 shows he was at, he won trophies and awards at the last 3 shows. I said, lucky gopher chit. You gotta get your
lucky chit.
You gotta get your lucky chit from the gopher. CHIT, not that S chit. Chit. CHIT.
Oh, chit.
Oh no. Keith's out there someplace. DJs was cool. We didn't get a lot of people, but that was on Wednesday night. We got it in, got rock and rolling, did good, and then all left there. It wasn't a big crowd, but we left there, and that's when the big storms came in.
I went and ordered food because I thought, hey, it'd be nice to sit down and eat with everybody.
Yeah.
I ordered food. Everybody else ordered food. Of course, mine was delayed coming out, and by the time it came out, everybody said, "Storm's coming." Phew. They were gone. I sat there and ate my dinner by myself.
Tom Moore says, "Potato chip." No, not chip. Not chip. Chit. 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 Gopher chit. I think you got one, Tom, didn't you? I think so. Let me see.
Like your Camaro. That's a wicked chit.
That's a wicked chit. I think. Yeah.
I would have got that for you.
I know you would have. I'm not. We're not going there. No. Call Jenny up. Tell her.
I would have went there.
No, you wouldn't. Anyway, the gopher chit. So you get a gopher chit and stuff. It's got my gopher logo on one side and it's got my saying on the other side.
You can't read it on there, but
yeah, it says,
it has stuff on it.
"Born to make mistakes, not to fake perfection. That's what I live my life by." We all are going to make some mistakes. We're not going to be perfect at anything. Although there are some perfect a-holes. I've seen a few of those in my day. Tom, was it past potato chip? Tom Morse, yeah, he got one and stuff like that. Where are you going tonight, Tom? You going any place?
He's probably like, no, too hot.
It's hot. It's
He'll
hot
take
out there.
if he goes anywhere. He'll take the Corvette, not the Camaro.
Well, you think
Because the Corvette's probably got better air conditioning in it.
Oh, I don't know. You can roll the windows down in the Camaro. That's what I have to do in the Pontiac.
Is the AC
the
not
clown car.
working now?
Oh, it ain't worked in 15 years. It hasn't worked.
Well, the Flex still rocks on the AC with 287,000 miles.
Well, we flipped the script. We're trying to figure out what would cost more and be more cost efficient. Get the car running or fix the AC. So we got the car running.
Well,
Yeah.
the AC won't work without the car running.
I know. So that's what we had to figure out. See, we had to make a determination. Life's determined. You got to have. It's got cool air, cool.
What, the Camaro
air.
has air conditioning, good air.
Yeah, it probably does. Yeah. So.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I don't
on
think.
Tom.
Oh, the reason we're not hearing from Yikes is because he's still at work. Keith's got a real job now.
Boy, has he lost some weight too. They're making him walk all the time.
Yeah, well, instead of riding behind the, says yes.
Yes.
Instead of riding around delivering all that food and stuff, now he gets to walk inside the building and deliver it and stuff like that.
He definitely looks healthier.
He's locked in there. He's locked in there with all them robots. I asked him if he made a new friend yet. So, so he's in there with all them robots filling packages and stuff. So I suppose it'll just be a day or so and he'll have a girlfriend. And
well, you know his best friend's Robbie.
Robbie
Robot.
We're not picking on you, Keith. Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not even a little. Not even a little bit.
Not even.
We'll leave that to Tom. See, you can't see the chats on my phone, but we're looking at Digger's slight delay. It's not really that much lag, so that's doing really good. Yeah.
It's funny your fingers going like this, but it's
Yeah.
not, and it is. It's not.
Amen. Like, Tom goes, amen. But no, it'd be good. So hopefully we'll get back into some type of vibe once my internet's up and fully functioning to where I can post up things like I normally do, a list of things with the flyers and the times and dates and all that stuff and everything. I'll try and get that back up. But hopefully it's still up when I get home because we uploaded one here, but I decided to try and do the live stream before I left instead of upload the rest of the videos. I got 3 I brought with me. I've still got more at home. What else we got? What's coming up? I'm trying to remember what some of the
editing
big ones.
full these days.
Well, I'm trying to get everything up and done because there was nothing else I could.
Well, and I'm giving you videos, and the bullet guy giving
Oh
you videos.
yeah. Tom, daggone it, Russell. Yeah, Keith's bringing Russell out Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo! If you all ain't met Russell, it's a treat. Katie's come close to killing him a couple different times.
I wonder if she'll be up there.
I don't know. There's a lot of things going over. I think she's moving and stuff. So.
Oh, really?
I think. I don't know. We'll have to see. Hopefully. I think there's supposed to be a party. Yes, I'm gone. Russell. But it'll be good. So, anyway, hope to see you guys out there someplace. Yeah, Tom says stay away. Yeah, it can be that way. But see, I'm lucky. I can just go wing and zah. Because Russell shuffles really slowly. He shuffles. He don't walk. He just shuffles. Well, that was Hollywood. Hollywood's doing something. So, all right, we're going to make a determination on whether or not we go any place because it's getting warm out there. Sitting here in the bunker, at least the bunker has air conditioning. That was good. But maybe we'll get to.
It's currently 86 degrees.
Wow, what's the feel like temperature? Does it tell you?
It doesn't tell me that.
Yeah, so with the humidity, I'd say it's 90-ish plus.
I've done 2,900 steps today, though.
Did you really? I saw you tape that to that wheel on that thing and let it go around and stuff. Yeah, Digger's got made really good progress on the Ambo. And so he's
check out Digger's Custom Coach.
Yeah, I was going to
for videos.
I was just going to say that. But anyway, so he's getting it because we've got that big show and it's coming quick. The one Hoodlums in the Holler. So we'll try and get down to my family thing there. I don't know if we'll get the thing built on the top where we can stand on top and do video. I'm tired.
All we have to do is take a ladder.
Get a ladder.
I actually purchased steps
to
bolt to the outside.
Yeah.
So
they fold down like.
No, they're just
the
flip ups.
flip ups.
But But I've got those out there, planning on putting those on the side. That way.
Can you see me on top of that and make a wrong step?
Well, as long as you don't step on the
vent?
ceiling vent,
Oh.
you're fine.
One leg shorter than the other real fast, wouldn't it be?
That thing's got 2-inch square tube aluminum.
Oh, yeah?
1 foot apart all the way through it
Yep.
with an aluminum, a 1/8 inch thick.
Yeah, you had to cut through
aluminum
that.
skin over it.
You had to cut through that to put that
Yeah.
on. But he's got a little fold down. He's got a shelf for him to sleep on, and I swear it looks just like a shelf. He's got a shelf for him to sleep on, and then he's got a big, huge couch fold down thing he's working on. He was out there.
For him.
He was out there fitting me. He told me to sit here and move there and do this and whatever. So he was
I
trying
wanted to
to.
make sure he was comfortable.
He was trying to fit the fat man into all these little sections, and he goes, "Yeah, this is mine." He had a drawer he pulled out, and that's where I'm going to be and stuff like that. So that was pretty good and everything. So I don't know.
I've got a little computer fold out desk.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
put my refrigerator in there and
yeah. You still got your
microwave.
portable internet thing you're paying
yeah.
for? You still
Oh,
got
yeah.
that? So
yeah, we'll take
we
that with us. We'll
we
take
might
the
have Digger
EcoFlow.
do a live stream or whatever from there, or
So,
whatever, or I might do one on him. No, I don't know if we can get it down there because truly in the holler
yeah.
phone service, but we might be able to hook up like I did, hook up to their internet because they pump internet in there and run the network out. So we might be able to do that and do live stream. I don't know. We'll have to see. But there's no phone receptions. Once you pull off and get right in there, it's gone. You're in the booty.
I'll be just curious to see if my home internet that I have that I'm taking with me in the end.
Yeah.
I'm curious to find out if that will work because I don't know if it's more powerful than a cell phone or not.
I don't know. Well, there's no. It has to still go to a repeater, and there's no way. Does it go satellite? Because
No.
that's the if it doesn't go satellite, you're not getting a signal out
Well,
there.
and the satellite doesn't work if you're sitting in a bunch of trees.
Yeah. So
You know.
yeah. Well, it's like
So.
I'm saying, it's a holler. The walls are like this, and it's nothing but trees. But it's a fun time. Nobody in, nobody out. Come in early.
That means
Stay
tonight
overnight.
we won't even be able to sit down and watch YouTube videos.
I put videos on my laptop and watched them off of that because we'll have juice.
Oh yeah, power won't be a
Yeah, we'll
problem.
have juice
I
and
want to
stuff.
take the EcoFlow, the big 36.
You take whatever you want, but we got juice there we can plug into.
I've got
so.
the DC to DC charger, so
Just bring your
it
big
won't be a
cords.
problem.
Bring your big cords to plug the ambo into whatever.
Into what?
Power there. We got power there.
And, oh well, I can just plug the power right into the EcoFlow.
I know, but we don't need to use it until we need to use it.
Well,
If you use it up before we need to use it, then we don't have it when we need it.
well, what I'm saying is it's got a DC to DC charger on the ambo.
Oh, okay.
So anytime the ambo is running,
Ah,
feeds
there you go.
a chit ton of
A chit ton.
power back to the EcoFlow to charge it.
There you go.
So all we got to do is keep diesel fuel in the
Yeah.
tank, and
Because if we'd have had it done when the piece and grease was done, we'd have been there at the piece and grease. We still would only been able to go down that day because I had ones to do before then and then ones to do after that. But it would have been someplace cool to.
well, I have a feeling
Have a
if I ever
perch.
take the ambo to the piece and grease place,
That's where you're leaving it.
I'm staying there. I like that.
Did you see
place.
their power tour thing that they did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's something else. And I think his name's Jimmy. Gone. I still can't remember his name. All I know to call him by is.
It is Jimmy.
Is
That's
it
right.
Jimmy?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jimmy and his buddy, I can't remember his buddy's name, shot me some video when they were on the power tour and stuff, and that's one of the things that I'll be working on in the next
They
couple
took
days.
his 2019 Bullet Mustang on power tour, and
Yes, Sarah Jo goes, "Hey, Sarah Jo!" Yeah.
he told me last night that he will probably never take it down drag strip again
You're
because
running out of signal.
he fell in love with road course stuff.
Yes, that's what he said. He said he's done with the drag strip straight line. He said he's going to do the road course, and it is a thrill. I mean, because
Oh yeah.
racing like off road or road rally like
That's
I
why,
used to do.
You know, when I raced go karts, I did dirt ovals, but I also did road course.
Right, timed road course
And-
like.
Drag strip to me it's over too quick. You know, you do
Yeah.
you do all the same stuff whether you're going road course or drag race.
Yeah, you shift
know,
and go. And,
You're doing
yeah.
all the same stuff to your
Yeah.
vehicles and everything, but on drag strip, if you got a slow car, it lasts 20 seconds. You know.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, yeah.
and then if you lose, you're on the trail.
I still like
Yeah.
drag racing, but I do appreciate road rallies and stuff like that, because timed road rallies where you have to get from point A to point B.
I like drag racing, but if I was going to build a car for, you know, race use, I would go road course way before I'd go drag racing, because drag racing, like I say, you go out and do the first hit and you lose, you're done.
Or
you know,
it's off-road.
at least road racing, you go out and you spend 45 minutes on the track.
You got 8 to 9 seconds on the strip, or you got 3 seconds in the sand.
Yeah.
So 3 second in the sand, or 3 second hill climbs. So
Right.
you know, but you're only moving less than 1,000 feet. You know what I mean? You're not, you know, from start to beginning.
You're just taking a sand shower.
Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much like climbing into a sandblaster.
Yeah.
Because dude, I got sand-packed places that was just unreal.
You didn't know sand would even fit.
Man, it was crazy. But yeah, I'd get out of there. It was always cool when you took a passenger, because you really need the counterweight. Because if not, when those things, because the locked rear ends, when they go up like that, if one side's heavier than the other, it'll turn. And since your front wheels are in the air and you can't steer with steering brakes because you have a solid axle, you need that other person. So I used to take big girls, love me some big girls, put beside me, and so it would go up the hill straight. Dude, they were picking sand out of places. They complained like you wouldn't believe.
You're looking at them going, Pepper, sorry, honey,
you
don't weigh enough. I need somebody else. Where's your sister?
I needs me a woman. Give me a big woman. Got to counterbalance it and stuff like that. Well, the same way on the bike and stuff. You had to have traction. People stupid. You got to have traction. You need a woman. Just saying. Likes me some girlies. Just saying.
Until it's Friday.
What difference is that? Friday, and I have not had medication yet, so I got to take that later. I've been drinking my Go juice, but
hey, you're squeaking on the chair.
I'm not. It's a drip. It's a medical. I got to see it dripping. I got to see the doctor about that.
He's got the drip.
But yeah. All right. Well, I was hoping that there'd be other people here in the bunker so we could have a.
Well, there was, but they all decided to shut the place down early and go fishing.
They escaped the bunker to go fishing.
Well, Bobby got another boat, so he had to go test it out.
I thought he was getting rid of the boat.
He still has the other boat. He plans on taking both of them out this weekend.
He plans
on taking the bass boat tonight and the speedboat tomorrow.
He can only ride in one at a time.
I know, but
unless he's
what's he going to do with the third one he's got that's sitting back there?
I know he's talented, but putting a foot in each boat doesn't work. I'm just, from someone that knows, I'm just saying.
As long as you turn them into each other, it might work. But as soon as they start going apart, it's going to hurt.
One's faster than the other, so it's not going to be.
The yellow boat's got a
big block in it.
No, it's got a small block Ford 351 in it.
Oh.
And the other one's just a bass, fishing ski basically.
Yeah, the guys like at Cameron and stuff, they had the big block Chevy in that one, 500 cubic inch.
Well, Bobby hasn't gotten that crazy yet.
Yeah. Well, the guys, when I was doing the fiberglass hulls at Blackhawk and stuff up at Indian Lake, they run the Cadillac. That's why I kept asking them if it was a Cadillac block, because the 500s they ran up there were the 500 Fuelies and stuff out of the Bromes and Eldorados and stuff, the front wheel drive.
Yeah, it's just got
big
a
monster.
Small block 351.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's all you need.
I think he still said it'll do like 62.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were doing, this was back in, so they were doing 80-ish and stuff. And
62 is flying on.
Then they had the direct drive drag boats and stuff, the ones that had the brass props on them with the straight shafts.
Yeah.
And it was either go or not go. And they'd hit those and they'd hydroplane up. Of course, the keels, the back of the boat was only 18 inches.
Oh, yeah.
That's all the deeper it was. Like, and it was going across the water like this.
Yeah.
So they were doing
something happened.
They were doing
something doesn't happen in the nose eye.
Yeah, well, the couple of them got sheared. So you either tail up and they fly for a second, and then, or it just goes, whoop, everything's gone.
Disappear for a second.
Everything's gone and stuff like that. And if you're lucky, you go up over.
Even the drivers.
Well, that's the problem. That's when you're not lucky, because you can get stuck in that vacuum when it noses over and goes down. Because Indian Lake is 18 feet deep, mostly at the latest. I mean, I know they dredged a lot of it out now.
You could actually dive down low enough
and
to
hit
bottom out.
And it just destroy. The shrapnel comes up. You get little pieces of balsa wood and some fiberglass, and then you come over later with a dredge and pull the motors out.
God.
There was Jeeps when we used to race on when it froze over, they used to let you race. Well, I don't know whether they let us or not, but anyway, we used to race on the lake with motorcycles, and we put screws in all the tires.
Oh, yeah.
Jeeps, and put screws in the tires and stuff. We pulled many a Jeep in the summertime out of that.
I've got a buddy of mine up in Wisconsin that they just race go-karts.
Yeah.
All year round.
Yeah.
And he has go-kart tires that he has spent hours putting screws through them.
We had the guys that started using golfing cleats.
Yeah.
So you screw them in, one from each side and stuff, and golfing cleats and stuff. But they're not as hard as some of the screws were, because you can get case 8 screws and screw in, and they're hard, but they're not as hard. But having one of those come out and fly off when you're behind with no windshield. That's crazy. But anyway, the silly stuff. Anyway,
nobody else is talking.
No, I thought we'd get some people in, but like I said, it's still, what time is it? It's
4:15.
Yeah, see, people aren't even off work yet. I know. We were going to wait, but I wanted to see where I'm going to go. Now I'm going to try and figure out where I'm going to go tonight. Maybe back home. Because this weekend is going to be hot, humid,
Honestly,
and excitement. There's a lot of excitement.
Time-wise, and I know that your car doesn't have air conditioning, so, to keep yourself cooler and everything, you'd be better off to go to Springfield.
Tom is still here. Yeah, I thought about going to Springfield. You want to go?
Huh?
You want to go to Springfield?
I can drive up there by myself.
Well, you can go with me if you want.
Well, yeah, then you have to drive a little back here.
Oh, yeah, I do, yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll look up.
I still got the ambo wide open, the camper wide open. I gotta put things away and.
Yeah, look, we're digitized again. Signal fading in and out. Yeah, maybe I'll look up and see, make sure which Frisch's. I think there's only one Frisch's left in Springfield, or is it in Xenia? I don't know. I'm going to look it up, and maybe I'll weigh it out between going to Vineyard Church is a little bit farther. Actually, it's a lot farther.
Yeah.
But I always like going down and seeing Dave and all those guys, and seeing everybody from Alton James and the whole Road Knights crew.
If Dave has replaced or not, because
he got rid of
sold the GTO.
Yeah, I know, he got rid of the Vet to get the GTO, and now the GTO's gone. And
that GTO.
Oh, it was so nice. The Vet was nice too.
Special,
yeah,
beautiful car.
Yeah, it was nice. But a lot of guys have actually gotten rid of a lot of cars and stuff like that. Main Street is open. Is that where Frisch's is?
I guess he's talking about Springfield.
Yeah. We're waiting on Tom. Tom seems to have his thumb on the pulse of everything going on.
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah. Might go there. Think you want to go there? Main Street?
It's possible. I was just looking at that purple thing out there. You read that?
Oh my gosh. No, we can't say
Bobby's
that.
desk.
We can't say that. They've got things here in the bunker that we don't want to talk about. What year is that?
69.
Nope. 68 grill. 69, 68, same thing, but I believe it's a 68 grill, but I could be wrong. Because 69 had the little plastic flat ones.
Well, I don't know Chevrolets like I.
Well, 68, 69 identical except for the grill,
yeah.
And the bumper. The 69 had lights
back,
in the bumper.
I know the back end's all different.
Right, it's flat tail lights, whereas they have the chevron tail lights.
Yeah.
That's the whole big thing. Anyway, we're wandering. Hot fudge cake. Oh, now we know where Tom's going. Are you going to go, Tom? You are going to Frisch's? Mel's not there. I don't know. I don't want you to be alone. I know it's rough. All right, we talked about nothing for 30 minutes. I know folks are at work. Oh, Tom is going to be there? Well, maybe I'll head out that way. What time's that start? 5 o'clock? I think it starts at 5. So we got a few minutes. We'll see what happens. Got my batteries charged up. So I've charged that battery 4 times since January.
That's not bad.
That's really good. That's 700 watt, 48 volts. No, 700 anyway.
Amp hour.
It's a 20 amp hour battery.
Oh, okay.
Which the one that normally runs that is a 6 amp hour, and the top end one would be 8. And then I started putting 18s in them, and that's when I was running them, and they go real fast. And now that with that 20 amp hour,
we should put one of 100 amp hours in there.
Yeah, but that motor,
burn the tires while you're doing a wheelie.
I've got it juiced for a 750 watt motor. That's only a 250 watt motor, so I'm already pushed it way beyond. That's why that motor gets so hot you can't touch it.
That's the way of a car guy.
Yeah, I know.
Push that baby to the limits.
What? I have do everything things alone.
Alone.
Oh, alone.
Hey, he's just like us.
Dyslexic?
No, just doing shit by herself.
Oh.
Shit by herself.
Yeah, we don't get to do much stuff together anymore because we're in opposite directions. Something either going on in the house, or you're tied up, whatever, or laying in a coma. Alone.
Your end button is not working right. That's twice you said alone without the N.
Aloe.
Either that or he's fat fingering it and just keep missing.
Yeah, I can't. I'm shaking so bad most of the time now. I can't text at all anymore. It's really rough. I'll have to get me one of those big button text things. Push it with your nose or whatever.
Well, you know, you can turn
too far away from finger.
You can put a SIM card in a tablet now and use that.
Yeah, I got. I've been thinking, but I needed this new computer, and I couldn't even activate the new computer because I went to hook it up and activate it and everything. No internet. So for 2.5 days, I've been waiting to activate the new, real cheap. The computer's not much bigger than my cell phone.
Really?
Yeah, it's a little square. It's squarish, but it's not about as big as this.
Man.
It looks kind of like this.
I didn't think about it. I've got a little 8-inch computer that probably still works just fine.
Does it run 11? Probably won't run 11. That was the whole issue.
No, I think it was a Windows 98 computer.
Ah, well, that's the issue there, Max. All right, buddy. Yeah, I need to. Anyway, this one was about this big, and it's bare minimum of what I need to be able to get online and upload but at least it had Windows 11 on it. Yeah, if I get that one off of Max, then I can plug the big screen into it and use it like that. That will be so much better, because this one requires, I got to have everything is so proprietary anymore. You know?
And you're just very picky.
No, I'm not picky. I don't want to pay $1 bazillion for something that's going to be crap tomorrow. It's just the stupidest.
And that is getting worse and worse with everything.
It is. The stuff, that's why I switched over to Linux. On a lot of my stuff.
Brand new washers and dryers now are working for 3.5 years.
Yeah. It's the craziest. Nothing's repairable or rebuildable. And there's no service. A lot of your vans, brand new vans, non-serviceable transmissions, rear ends, and whatever. They don't even have a dipstick in them to check fluid. They're sealed.
They're making lawnmowers now to where all you do is you do not change the oil. There is no drain plugs or anything. All you can do, and the instructions tell you, check the oil, add oil. Never drain it.
It's the craziest thing in the world.
Because they know it's all disposable, so don't bother changing the oil. It ain't gonna last long enough.
I don't know. I don't know stuff. So.
What this world is coming to.
We saw what it's coming to. You know, I'd go protest it if I had some matches. That's the new protest, isn't it?
Well,
Set fire to something?
Yeah, but only in the
in my day that was
big cities.
Oh, in my day that was a riot.
Yeah.
That's where you got.
No, that's a peaceful protest.
Oh, yeah. In my day, you got shot or beat up.
Did you hear about the guy that got shot in the nads with the pellet or the? It's a.
Sorry, we're getting off topic.
It's a what do you call it? Paintball gun.
Yeah.
But they're putting.
That's 90 mile an hour.
They're putting
solids.
tear gas pellets
yeah.
in them now.
Yeah.
Well, one cop got tired of this guy and went pop. And guess what? He's now in the hospital. He's losing one of his nads because it got shattered.
Something Caroline Curtis. Do you know Caroline Curtis? That's what I thought.
It's not that she's online. She just
sent you something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's 90 mile an hour coming out of there. They make the solids that are filled full of solid gel and whatever. It's not the hollow with the paint in. They make the solids, but they're not recommended to shoot anybody with them. It's 90 mile an hour. And within a few feet.
If you ever played paintball,
yes, I've been shot in the back. It's not.
Whenever you get hit on any area like the top of your foot or in your fingers or anything where there's not a whole lot of meat, it's just, the skin is real close to the bone, it's gonna hurt.
It hurts. I think that's why
it'll leave bruises.
We need to get Keith to volunteer someday.
I still got my paintball gun.
I know, I saw. Yeah, I know you did. We can get some.
Spider TL, baby.
Yeah, we
can
get
that baby up.
Paint little happy faces on the and yikes, it's Keith and all that.
We'll just write, I'm sorry.
Not. All right, guys, we're going to figure out what we're going to do for tonight and everything. You all be safe this weekend, but those are the two main shows.
We'll see you at Get Air Sunday.
Yeah, I was going to say, those are the two main shows, is Agape Church on Saturday in Beaver Creek and Huber Heights, Get Air, their big summer show on Sunday.
There might be drones flying Sunday.
Yeah, I don't know where those will come from, but we'll see. They got a lot of nice drones that they're selling now. I think they're trying to get ahead of the total ban or whatever and stuff.
Well,
so we'll see.
Tariffs.
Yeah. So, all right, guys, we're out of here. Anything else you need to say?
Have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Stay cool.
Bye-bye. Wait a minute. Oh, in Wilmington? Okay. Max has one going on in Wilmington, and I know there's a bunch of other ones and stuff. So, all right, guys, we'll see you out there someplace. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Exit. X. It's not taking. It doesn't like your finger.
Lots of things.